NetherRealm has finally made a terrifying grappler. In most fighting games, command grabs are nightmare fueled. One unblockable throw leads to damage so high it makes you see God. The only exception was NetherRealm games. For some reason, half of these attacks did less damage than normal throws, and this always bothered me. Somebody at NetherRealm hates grapplers, and it was becoming tiresome. However, finally, in Mortal Kombat 1, we have a grappler worth fearing. Crazy high damage, great pressure, and even an unblockable super that forces you to guess. Today's video is all about Reiko, the best grappler NetherRealm has ever made. There's honestly a bunch of stuff that makes Reiko a great grappler, including his absurdly good projectile that basically forces the opponent to get closer to you, at which point you can land the command grab. And my goodness, this command grab is absolutely incredible. The best command grab that NetherRealm has ever made, and I did not know it at the time, but that's because I wasn't thinking Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 has cameo characters, and when combined with your existing kit, they can make things extra deadly. And when it comes to Reiko, one of his best partners is Darius. And that's thanks to this move right here, the Tornado Kick. This is an ambush attack, which means he can do it no matter what buttons I am pressing. As long as I have the meter, Darius will come out. It's a very powerful ability that even has some follow-ups, and as a result, it costs the entire circle, which is a very steep price to pay, but sometimes the damage is absolutely worth it, and one perfect example is Reiko's command grab. Normally, this command grab only does 110, less than a regular throw, so nothing to write home about. However, watch what happens when I call in Darius. Boom, the opponent is left spinning, and even though I got knocked down, Reiko can get up in time to keep the combo going. And even without spending meter, look at the damage you get after this unblockable command grab. Bink, bink, bonk, 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 30% damage, no meter after an unblockable throw. Keep in mind, command grabs can't be broken. Regular throws you can mash out of if you guess correctly, not command grabs. Once it lands, you're getting thrown. Or in other words, unless you jump or crouch without blocking, this command grab is going to land because it's also quite fast, and Reiko gets frame advantage very easy. You see this down 4? It's plus 15 on hit, which means I can dash up and go for the command grab. And once again, if you're not jumping or ducking, you're going to get hit. Or in other words, Reiko has plenty of situations where he can force this command grab. In fact, every time I end a combo with this tackle, I get guaranteed pressure into the command grab. And that's incredible because pretty much every combo ends with this tackle anyway, so just dash forward and I have frame advantage. You have to guess. And that right there is how you make a good grappler. Congratulations, NetherRealm, you finally did it. A grappler that doesn't knock the opponent away every single time. If I end a combo with this, I get guaranteed pressure. If I land this poke, I dash forward for guaranteed pressure. And don't forget, that last combo was meterless. Here's the damage if you do want to spin the bar. Ooh, here we go, a little bit more damage, 36, almost 37%, extra spicy. That's over 1/3 of your health bar lost to an unblockable, and after a short period of time, Darius is already back. I can use him for something else. And I bet at this point you must be asking, what about the EX command grab? What's the meter burn command grab look like? Well, here's the thing, it actually costs 2 bars of meter instead of 1, which is definitely a bit pricey, but you're about to see why it costs 2 bars. Here we go, and bam, 21% damage all by itself. And at first, I did not think that was worth the meter because Zangief out here in Street Fighter 6 doing like 35% for 1 bar. However, once again, I was not thinking about the cameo character. Once you add Darius to this command grab, the 2 bars starts to make sense. Just look at this damage. Over 40%, which might not seem like it's worth 2 bars at first, but remember, this is coming after an unblockable that you have to duck or jump away from. So once you factor in that, I think the 2 bars is completely worth it. But I bet now you're wondering what 3 bars looks like after this command grab. Well, just for fun, let's have a look. And once again, don't forget that combo ends with frame advantage. Dash forward and then force the mix-up. Are you going to command grab or are you going to do forward 1-2? This first attack hits mid, and as a result, if the opponent is ducking to avoid the command grab, they get caught by this. And guess what? It leads to a full combo if you just press 4. Or if you want more damage, you can do his knee. And now, just for fun, let's see what both those combos look like in terms of damage. So right there, we're getting a little over 30%. Now let's see the knee combo. Ooh, a little bit more, 32% baby for 1 bar. That's not crazy damage, but I want you to understand how versatile this character is. Even from a distance, look at this projectile. Hits 3 times, and it's pretty hard to jump over, and furthermore, because it hits 3 times, it builds meter much faster than other projectiles. In fact, let me go ahead and show that for you. I'm gonna set the opponent to auto block, and I'm gonna turn the meter back on to 1 bar. Alright, now check this out. Look at the meter on the bottom left. Refilling pretty quickly, and in fact, it refills even quicker on a block. That's the best part about this character. The opponent doesn't want you to build meter, so they have to get in, and that's when you throw them. But would you believe me if the meter burn projectile is even better? He throws 6, and yes, it hits mid this time, which means the opponent can't even duck under it. Once again, the meter build is pretty good. Look at the bottom left. And then once again, if the opponent blocks, you get even more. Look at that. Almost half a bar was rebuilt just because the opponent blocked it. That's because you build meter by making the opponent block in this game. It's not just the projectile. Anytime the opponent is forced to block, you build meter. Reiko is versatile, both up close and far away, and as a result, his regular 1 bar combos don't do a ton of damage, but it doesn't matter because he's so flexible. If you don't believe me, just wait until you see his anti-air. Standing 4 is ridiculous, and guess what? He gets a full combo off of this thing. Let's see what that looks like just for fun. I'm gonna go ahead and tell Reptile to jump at me. Just whoop. Alright, now check this out. Bink! Look at the range on this thing. Crazy. Bink. Oh, look at that. It's got an extended hitbox on it. Hits a bit further than you think it does. And guess what? Once you land this thing, you can use the knee and keep the combo going. Ooh, here we go, take him to the ground. Ooh, almost 30% for an anti-air. Might not seem like much, but keep in mind that they're dealing with this, taking damage little by little. They're getting hit by command grabs. They're getting hit by annoying overheads and lows and plus on block attacks that are also super annoying to deal with. So once you factor all that stuff in, 28% for an anti-air is pretty good damage. Landed a couple of times and the opponent's not going to want to jump anymore. Instead, they're going to start walking forward and blocking, which means this projectile gets to build you a bunch of meter, which means more EX command grabs, baby. Hopefully by now you're starting to understand why Reiko gets me so hype as a grappler fan. Finally, NetherRealm has made a character that can control space, get frame advantage, and also land really devastating command grabs. But finally, there's one more factor that makes Reiko amazing as a character, and that's his frame advantage. Look at this move on block. +8. The command grab, 10 frames. That means if I make you block this, you have to either dodge or jump away from this thing. You cannot press any buttons to attack me. You will eat the throw. Already that's pretty crazy, but now check out the sweep. That's right, a low-hitting sweep is +3 on block for Reiko. For pretty much every other character, this move is minus on block or fully punishable, but not for Reiko. It is +3. Now, unfortunately, they're a bit too far for the command grab to land, but that's okay because there's other ways to reinforce that frame advantage, like maybe a down 1 or even a forward 1 if the opponent's being a bit more patient. A lot of players don't know this sweep is plus, and as a result, they get hit and launched by this string. Put simply, there's no reason for Reiko not to go for the sweep. It's low risk with a good reward, and once you do it enough, you can bully them with the overhead. That's right, Reiko has an overhead, and it's completely safe on block at -6, and look at the damage, almost 10%. That's crazy. Land this move twice in a row, and the opponent's almost lost 20% of their life bar. Land it 4 times, that's over 30% damage. That's crazy to think about for a single hit. It might just be one attack, but the damage is worth it. Go for it all the time. It's worth it, trust me. Because the best part about this move by far is it forces the opponent to block high, which means command grab time once again, baby. You can duck this thing, but you can't duck the command grab. So keep doing the command grab over and over again. They start blocking high, and the command grab cometh, baby. Once again, kudos to NetherRealm for making a character whose entire kit supports his command grab. That's what it means to be a grappler. And oh my god, I forgot about the fatal blow. We gotta talk about the fatal blow, because this move right here is absolutely ridiculous. Would you believe me if I told you this move is unblockable? Well, it is, and Reiko also steps forward a little bit. It's got slightly better range than you'd expect. However, I know what you're thinking. Underdog, I can just hold up. There's a screen freeze, for Pete's sake. I know the fatal blow is coming, I'll just hold up because that avoids command grabs. And normally you would be right, but guess what? If I hold up as Reiko, I catch you right out of the sky. That's right, every time I activate fatal blow, it's a mix-up. You You have to guess. Am I gonna anti-air or am I not? Do you want to jump or do you want to stay on the ground? I'm already in your head and you're not sure what to do, and that's why I love this fatal blow. It's a legit 50-50 up close, which is crazy. If all that wasn't crazy enough already, the up version is also ideal for ending long combos. And my goodness, is the damage absolutely insane. Here's a regular grounded combo. The damage is pretty good, especially for 1 bar and fatal blow. We're getting the damage. My goodness, just look at the opponent's health bar, and don't forget there's an EX version. If you have the meter to burn, you're getting around 50, even 60% damage on the opponent. But alright everyone, as you can see, Reiko is absolutely amazing. I recommend everyone watching try this character out at least once because he's so much fun, and finally NetherRealm made a solid grappler. If you love Reiko too, or simply enjoyed my video, please leave a like down below. It really does help my channel out a ton. And then keep that combo going by subscribing and ringing that bell, that way you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.